Some stories remind us that Allah's plan works in ways we never imagine. This is the journey of a British woman who opened her home to children and found Islam along the way. She wasn't born Muslim, yet through her, more than 100 Muslim children discovered hope, faith, and belonging. Her name is Andrea Hunt. For almost 3 decades, she has fostered children in the town of Leamington Spa. 106 children have passed through her home. Half of them were Muslim, many arriving in the UK alone, fleeing war, persecution, and unimaginable loss. But Andrea gave them more than a roof over their heads. She gave them love and the courage to be themselves. 13 years ago, something unexpected happened. Through one of the Muslim children in her care, Andrea was introduced to Islam. At first, she was simply curious. She asked questions, listened, and learned. But what she found touched her deeply. Eventually, she embraced Islam, not only as a faith, but as a way of life that gave deeper meaning to her mission as a foster mom. Becoming Muslim gave Andrea new eyes. She realized that children need more than food and safety. They need their identity. So, she took them on trips to Coventry and Birmingham for halal food and cultural clothes. She organized gatherings so Muslim foster children could meet, share, and celebrate together. One Afghan boy arrived silent, broken after a long and painful journey. But within days, Andrea's kitchen was filled with the smell of Afghan food as he cooked for the family. Step by step, his spirit healed. By the time he left, social workers said, "We can't believe this is the same child." One young man, Muhammad Adil, came to Andrea from Sudan. Years later, he still lives nearby and visits her often. His words say it all. "It makes me really happy to see her. I always feel welcome." For him, Andrea wasn't just a carer. She became family. Pause for emotion. And he isn't the only one. Many of Andrea's children stay in touch long after leaving her home, because what she gave them cannot be forgotten. But here's the reality. Andrea's story is rare. Across the West Midlands, 16% of children in care come from Muslim families. Yet many are placed in homes where their faith and culture are overlooked. A recent report warns these risks children losing not only their families, but their identity. One social care manager shared how a Muslim child once told his foster carer, "You remind me of my dad." Those words gave him the security he had lost. That's the power of faith-matched care. Research shows Muslims are more likely to consider fostering than the general public. But barriers, cultural bias, poor matching, and lack of support keep many children from receiving carers who understand their faith. Even though Andrea doesn't live in a Muslim-majority area, she goes the extra mile, literally. She drives children long distances so they can eat halal, buy clothes they feel comfortable in, and attend community events. She makes sure Eid is not forgotten, because she knows these little things are actually everything. Andrea's story proves a powerful truth. Fostering isn't just about a house. It's about belonging. It's about faith, identity, and love. Muslim children in care should not have to sacrifice who they are just to find safety. We, as a community, must rise to that responsibility. Andrea Hunt wasn't born Muslim, but Allah guided her heart through the very children she was sent to protect. More than 100 lives have been touched because she said yes to fostering and yes to Islam. Her journey reminds us that Allah's help sometimes comes from the most unexpected people. So, if a child knocked at your door, would you open it?